Hey, yeah, hey. Welcome to Sharane's World, y'all. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Sharane's World, everybody. How's everybody doing on this evening, on a Sunday evening? Yeah, no? Listen, well, y'all. So, welcome to Sharane's World. I'm super excited about the Knicks winning. You already know, okay? But listen, ladies and gentlemen, Sherane Rhodes is here, and I'm gonna keep, bringing my boots on the ground and bringing awareness. Because at the end of the day, nobody's gonna stop me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you go no contact with these narcissists, you mean business. You go no contact, okay? Because like I keep telling you, when you start coming out here spreading awareness, they start hounding you down. All righty. So, listen, welcome all my survivors, my victims, my thrivers, anybody that just want to educate themselves, and welcome all you narcissistic men and women. Okay, as you already know, I'm a peer mentor survivor for domestic violence and narcissistic abuse relationship. I'm an advocate. I bring awareness. Boom. So it is Sunday. Y'all know them narcissists is lurking, whether they're male or female. So listen, I already know y'all lurking on my Facebook. So make sure y'all come on over to Sharane's World. Hit the like button or whatever, get the information you need. Okay. And you could definitely check out my Facebook, Domestic Violence and Narcissistic Relationships I Survive as well. I'm only up here for a short time because it's Sunday, and I just got to make sure I'm bringing y'all this awareness, okay? I hope y'all wasn't out there buying them no Knicks outfits and doing all that weird stuff, trying to make a narcissist feel good, okay? Number two, please, it's Sunday, so I don't know if y'all went to them after hour spots or whatever y'all was doing because y'all, listen, I'm on my own business, okay? And I don't got time to be up in the streets in the middle of the night. Okay. Another thing, them narcissists, they like to start lurking in the middle of the night. I keep telling y'all they're demons. And when do the demons start lurking? In the middle of the night. Okay. So that's when they start calling your phone and doing all that dumb stuff, doing all that text and stuff, or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, keep your boots on the ground, okay? Keep spreading awareness, okay, ladies and gentlemen. And listen, all right, Sherane World is here, and I ain't going nowhere, okay? I'm just super excited. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope y'all not out there registering no cars or nothing like that for these monsters. Make sure y'all keep y'all money in your pocket dealing with these type of people. All right. Don't be putting insurance, none of that type of stuff. Y'all already know is legal consequences when it comes behind that type of situation. Okay. So yeah, I guess my awareness is like, fluttering a little feathers around there somewhere. But hey, as an advocate, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to spread awareness. Okay, y'all just remember, all June is Narcissistic Abuse Awareness Month. Okay, so we just got to keep bringing that awareness, and we have to keep helping other people understand the red flags when it comes to dealing with these type of men and women. Okay, because like I said, it's narcissistic ladies out there and it's narcissistic men out there. And I don't really want to call them narcissistic ladies because they like little girls, just young minded. Okay, y'all need to start healing when y'all coming out these situations. You understand me? Listen, when your narcissists have multiple supply in a cut and you start going on contact and they still want to try to figure things out or whatever the case may be, keep going on contact, okay? All they're gonna do is try to get you to get up back into that little circus shit clown show that you don't want to be in, okay? Or they want you to feed into the negativity with the arguing with them. They'll start saying some rude stuff or whatever the case may be because you're not giving them no attention. Okay. Also make sure that y'all lock your doors at night. I'm gonna give y'all a little safety tip like I used to do. Make sure y'all lock your doors at night. Make sure your windows are locked. Make sure your cars is locked. Make sure your cameras is running. Just make sure you're not being tracked. Make sure they don't have passwords to your stuff because these people are dangerous. They're annoying. They're like demons, and it's just hard, for some people to get away from them. And this is why, as me being an advocate, this is why I bring awareness to it because a lot of people want to know how can they get past that stuck part of not healing? Okay, so this is why I'm out here just bringing my awareness, my story, however I want to put it. Okay, Sherane Wells is here, and I ain't going nowhere, and I nobody gonna stop me from speaking, and I'm gonna keep speaking for others. Okay, because that's what an advocate is for. I'm gonna keep putting my boots on the ground for others at the end of the day, whether they're all over the world or whether they're locally. Okay. At the end of the day, I keep telling you, if you're in Binghamton and you're dealing with a narcissist or domestic violence, it's a lot of help out here. Okay. Get the help that you need. And I keep telling you, if you're dealing with a narcissistic ex, it's definitely a narcissist. You definitely need to go get you some help at the end of the day. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, men, keep your voices heard. Okay. I keep telling y'all, keep your voices heard. Stop dealing with these toxic. Listen, don't be dealing with these toxic ass females, okay? Alrighty, and ladies, don't be dealing with these toxic ass narcissistic men, because before you know it, you'll figure it out at the end, okay? Now, another thing, I always say to remove the supply, okay? You could be the supply, whatever you supplying them, whatever it is. Remove that supply and start seeing how that narcissist, just start seeing how they act. See how that narcissist react towards you, all right? And please do it at a safety, a safety risk or whatever, whatever, because only you know how your narcissist is gonna react. They all act dangerous, okay, at the end of the day. And here's another thing. If you're out there and you're seeing your narcissist with another supply, whether they're a male or a female, okay, don't interact, don't get into it. Just screenshot, you got your evidence, you go on about your business, okay? And that's just what it is because they get dangerous, okay? So yes, this is Sunday awareness. Tomorrow's Monday. The courts and stuff is gonna be open or whatever the case may be. Just make sure if y'all need the file order protections or do any family courts or whatever it is that you gotta do, call anybody that you gotta call. Tomorrow's the day, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in Binghamton, make sure y'all get that awareness. If you nationwide, I don't care where you at, just make sure you come on over to Domestic Violence and Narcissistic Relationships. I survive. That's on Facebook. Check out my community wall. Okay, I share a lot of information up there about domestic violence and narcissistic abuse. All right. And definitely check out my private support group. Okay, I share a lot of information that maybe I don't share public. So I share a lot of that in there. So come on over there. I definitely have to add you in there. You just can't, you can send the request, but I have to personally add you on that private side, okay? Because that's like a lot of sensitive information in there that other people are sharing in there that they don't want public. Okay. So yes, I appreciate everybody. Listen, domestic violence is real out there. And people got to start speaking up about it. Narcissistic abuse is real out there, and people need to start speaking up about it. It's real out here. Like, what do y'all expect? More people to keep going unalive, or do y'all like to still be sitting in that clown shit circus show? You understand me? So the whole goal is to educate yourself. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, educate yourself, get awareness, understand what's going on, so you could be able to be focused and move on. If you got to get the mental help, if you got to get counseling, the you have to listen. Dealing with a narcissist, I don't care if you're a male or female, you have to get counseling. And then, as a male dealing with a narcissistic female, a lot of the males don't go for counseling because a lot of people look at them as weak. You understand me? Or these, they give them all these names. So that's why a lot of men don't speak up for themselves. But at the end of the day, that's why Sharane World is here, and I'm gonna speak up for all the men out there that's dealing with domestic violence and narcissistic abuse relationship behind these toxic ass females out here in these streets, okay? These Jezebels 304s. The narcissistic men, they Jezebels and 304s too. Trust me. They be having supply and listen, when I tell you I got stories for days, I ain't even get into all my stories for days. I done seen it all. Okay, I done seen it all. I done seen it all. I think I seen too much. I done caught too much. And listen, that is a good story time. But listen, I think I bumped that up on my support group. Yeah, I put that up on my support group already, probably like last week or something like that. But I kind of did touch base on it when I kind of told you. I said, yeah, story time or whatever the case may be. Have you ever caught your narcissistic ex or your partner or anything? Now, listen. This information is for men and women. Any man or woman that's going through a situation, whether you actively in it, not in it, educate yourself, whatever, okay? Have you ever, I put up a post And of course, I had a lot of other people feedback in there that responded. Okay. So I put up a post and I say, have you ever caught a narcissist with a crackhead? When I tell you the comments that I got back from other people, I just can't believe it. Like I just can't believe it. So you see a lot of things when you be dealing with these people, and they will lie out the skin of their teeth. They will have, they will have you thinking that you done. They will love bomb the mess out of you. So as soon as you start thinking anything wrong, they will love bomb you. Like speaking for example, my narcissistic ex would be like, "Oh, don't be thinking like that," or "I love you." And he'll start love bombing real quick. Soon as he start getting the whiff that I know something's not right. Like once I start questioning things, yeah. But listen, another thing, ladies and gentlemen, change up your patterns. Them narcissists know your patterns. Change your patterns. Change the way you go. Don't go the same way all the time. Don't be telling them when you're getting off of work, and don't be telling them when you're getting paid. Change your patterns, okay? They like to drop you off to work so they can know where to track you at the money place. Look at Clarissa Shields and Papoose. That's perfect example. Okay? They like to follow you to where your money's is at so they can know you making that money. So when the time is right, they can ask you for some of that money or whatever it is of they're trying to ask you for. Okay? So listen, I got stories for days, okay? Y'all make sure. Another thing I keep telling, if you actively live with your narcissist, make sure that all your stuff is there when you come back because they be hiding stuff. They be having people coming in and you don't be knowing. You don't know. So, listen, I'm telling you, you won't know nothing till like down the road. Okay. And so listen, when you start seeing red flags, pay attention. And I keep telling y'all, start asking them who they cars register, who they insurance is to. Start looking, go to their house, you understand? Some men are not healed, so they bring that baggage to the next relationship. So, just start making sure that these are healed people out here that's just not trying to come into another relationship and start hitting you or bringing that unhealed mess into a new relationship. Because narcissists, they just move on to the next. They don't care. They just on to the next. They will tell you that this is what they're going to do to make you feel good to get you to stop. Okay. But anytime you start, you know, telling them about themselves or anything like that, calling them out, they don't like that. They don't like that at all. Okay, they like a lot of attention too. All righty. So listen, I'm gonna start heading up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. It's Sunday and Sherane Woods is here, and I'm not going nowhere. Them narcissists is lurking, y'all. And y'all already know how I feel about them narcissists. They be lurking. They stay lurking all the time. Okay? So y'all make sure y'all stay safe. Okay? Them narcissists is lurking and they just ain't got nothing else to do. Y'all stay 10 steps ahead of these narcissists out there. Keep your money in your pocket. Don't be registering no cards for them. All right. And don't be buying them no weed for their hair. And don't be doing all of that, man. Listen, it's still out here. Okay. And welcome. Listen, if you watch it from Facebook, because I'm recording from Facebook, I know I got a lot of stalkers over there. Hold on. Let me say this because I know it's a lot of little stalkers over there on my Facebook page. Make sure y'all bring y'all little selves on over to my YouTube channel and hit the like button. If you commenting over there, I can't see you. Okay? Just come on over here. We live. Come on over here to YouTube. Hit the like button, drop a comment, share, whatever you want to do. Share this video to your ex-girlfriend, your girlfriend, your narcissist, whatever you got to do. Okay? Just share the video. Okay? The whole goal is to make sure everyone is getting the awareness that they need. Okay? Domestic violence and narcissistic abuse is real out here in the streets. So if you know anybody that's dealing with that, whether they're a male or a female, make sure they reach out to the Domestic Violence National Hotline number. Listen, they're there 24/7. Okay, if you're in Binghamton and Broome County or anywhere surrounding, make sure y'all reach out to the RISE program. Make sure y'all reach out to the Crime Victims Advocate Services. Not just Also nationwide as well. The crime victim services is nationwide as well. So make sure y'all look online to make sure you look for them out in your area. Okay, it's real out here, and Sharane World is going to keep bringing awareness. I don't want to see another brother or another sister out here going unalive behind domestic violence and narcissistic abuse relationship. These narcissists think that they doing something out there. They think they the shit. They think what they doing is good. But in all reality, if all these suppliers knew what's going on and what's under that mask, some of them don't care because some of them could be narcissists themselves. And that's bad. Okay? But once they know what's under that mask, anybody that's dealing with a narcissist knows what's under that mask. They will remove themselves out of that situation. Okay? No matter how many times you went back and forth, no matter how many times, it does not matter. I keep telling y'all, as an advocate, you know how many times I went back and forth? It does not matter. But when you put your foot down and you break that cycle, because that's what the narcissists do. When they see you trying to break that cycle, they'll try. And they'll try. And they'll try. Just like that narcissist right now. They'll try and keep trying and then get mad. Listen, you know what's the most hurtful thing for a narcissist? Be an advocate. Be an advocate. Break free from that circus. They don't like that. So welcome, y'all. Welcome to Sharane. Go hit the like button. I'm gonna head up out of here. And remember the next one, Brooklyn all day. The next one, East Flatbush. The next one, and I'm super excited about that. So we out here, y'all. Y'all stay blessed and keep your money in your pocket dealing with these narcissistic men and women, these Jezebels. I know they can't stand when Sharane will come on, but it's okay because I'm here. And I'm here for good, okay? And you might not just hear me here as well. You might hear me other places. Sharane World is here. I keep telling you, I got some goals up my sleeves. I have a whole bunch of things up my sleeves. I'm coming after all you narcissistic men and women, all you unhealed men and women. Because at the end of the day, it does not matter what you've been through. It's all about how you take care of that situation. Like I keep telling you, I've been through domestic violence, I've been through narcissistic abuse, I've been through that. But it's all about how you come about that situation. Okay? I'm not up out of here. Y'all stay free. Don't be smashing up no cars out here, okay? People people need their cars, okay? Don't be doing that, okay? People work hard for that. Narcissists, they work real hard for their stuff. They work very hard, okay? Listen, let me go. I gotta go. Y'all stay blessed. But Sharane World is there. I don't know if y'all thought I wasn't gonna come up here, but I'm here. I'm head up out of here.
House too quiet, heart too loud. Thought I'd die there. Look at me now, yeah. Keys in the door, I froze in the kitchen. Breath so thin, could've sworn I was missing. Purple on my skin, but my soul stayed vivid. He said you're mine, and I whispered I'm living. Phone in the drawer, but I mapped my escape.